Hello everyone, my name is Professor Jyoti Mane, lecturer in Brahmadev Dadamane Polytechnic Solapur. My subject name is Basic Science in this chemistry. Today we are going to discuss types of chemical bond. And what is the types of chemical bond? Firstly, we know the definition of chemical bond. A strong force of attraction holding atoms together in a molecules or a crystal. There are three types of chemical bond. First bond is the ionic bond, which is called as electrovalent bond. Second one is the covalent bond, and third one is the coordinate bond. See one by one. First, ionic bond, which is also called as electrovalent bond. An ionic bond is formed due to the electrostatic force of attraction between stable ions formed by complete transfer of electron from one atom to another dissimilar atom, so that the coming atoms acquire stable configuration. The atom which loses electron acquire positive charge, whereas other gains electrons and acquires negative charge. Positively charged cations and negatively charged anions held together by electrostatic force of attraction. The bond formed is called as ionic bond or electrovalent bond. Next, the example of ionic bond. Formation of sodium chloride. A molecule of sodium chloride consists of one atom of sodium and one atom of chloride. It is formed by electrovalent linkage. Sodium atom, atomic number of sodium atom is 11 and has electronic configuration 281. And chlorine atom, atomic number of chlorine atom is 17 and has electronic configuration 287. During the formation of NaCl, first sodium atom loses its one valence electron and acquires +1 charge, and to become stable configuration like neon 2,8. The electron lost by sodium atom is gained by chlorine atom. It acquires -1 charge to become stable configuration like argon 288. These two equal and oppositely charged ion Na plus and Cl minus ions, which are produced, bonded together by electrostatic force of attraction to sodium chloride. See on the screen the example of sodium chloride and how form the sodium chloride molecules. Okay. First, see in this reaction, atomic number of sodium is 11. Its structure is 281. Only focus on sodium atom. It has one electron in its last orbit. It loses its one electron to become stable like neon configuration. After losing one electron, it becomes Na+. Second one, focus on chlorine. Atomic number of chlorine is 70. Its structure is 287. It has 7 electrons in its last set. It gains 1 electron from sodium atom to become stable like argon configuration 288. After gaining 1 electron, it becomes Cl minus. The electrovalency of sodium is +1 and that of chlorine is -1. The NaCl molecule is electrovalent in nature. Then characteristics of ionic compound. First characteristics is the compounds containing ionic bond are called as ionic compound. They are hard crystalline solid. They are soluble in polar solvent like water and insoluble in organic or non-polar solvent. They have high melting point and boiling point. They are poor or bad conductor of electricity in solid state but good conductor in aqueous state or fused state. For example, sodium chloride and potassium chloride. In solid state, each ion is surrounded by a definite number of oppositely charged ions. Second bond is the covalent bond. The bond which is formed by mutual sharing of electron between two similar or dissimilar atoms is called as covalent bond. Compound containing these types of bond are called as covalent compound. For example, in this example, two hydrogen atom shares or mutual sharing of 1 electron, then formation of H2 bond. Each pair of shared electron constitute one chemical bond. See, this is the example of covalent bond. First example is the water molecule and second example is the ammonium molecules, NH3. In this water molecules, oxygen shares 2 electrons of each hydrogen atoms. In case of nitrogen, ammonia molecules, nitrogen shares 3 electrons each of hydrogen atom. Second one is the polar covalent bond. Polar covalent bond is created when the shared electrons between the atoms are not equally shared. This occurs when one atom has a higher electronegativity than the atom it is sharing with. The atom with the higher electronegativity will have stronger pull of electron, similar to tug of war game. Whoever is stronger usually wins. As a result, the shared electron will be closer to the atom with the higher electronegativity, make it unequally shared. A polar covalent bond will result in the molecule having a slightly positive side, the side containing the atom with a lower electronegativity, and a slightly negative side containing the atom with the higher electronegativity, because the shared electrons will be displayed towards the atom with the higher electronegativity as a result of covalent bonds. Example of covalent bond: water, sulfide and ozone. And this is the example of water molecule. In this case, oxygen is the stronger and hydrogen is the weaker. Second one is the non-polar covalent bond. A non-polar covalent bond is created when atoms share their electrons equally. This usually occurs when two atoms have similar or the same electron affinity. The closer the value of their electron affinity, the stronger the attraction. This occurs in gas molecules, also known as diatomic elements. We apply this to our diatomic molecules. All the atoms will have the same electronegativity, since they are the same kinds of elements. Thus, the electronegativities will cancel each other out and will have a charge of 0. That is non-polar covalent bond. Example of gas molecule is the hydrogen gas atom and nitrogen gas atom. See on this image, non-polar covalent bonding. In this image, two hydrogen molecules, same charge on both nuclei, electrons spend equal time near each nucleus. Then characteristics of covalent bond. First characteristics is they have low melting point and boiling point. Second one, they are bad conductor of heat and electricity. They are insoluble in polar solvent like water and soluble in organic solvents. They are soft, easily fusible and volatile. They exist mostly in gaseous or liquid state. So, I hope you understand all these concepts. So, thank you.